And good morning, everyone. Welcome back into show number 2 of our
Dose.
Yes. The Student Athlete Awards program. Of course, we did Fayette Christian School in Washington Courthouse during the 9 o'clock hour. Went great. Everybody was here. And it's ditto again on this one. We've got 4 young people that we're going to be celebrating today for their academic as well as athletic endeavors. The coaches are all here as well. And we got some phenomenal stories to tell you. We're not going to tell you yet, but hopefully you'll watch the program and find out more about some of the endeavors that these young people have been able to accomplish this year. I know that you and I have done this now for almost 25 years.
Yeah.
And we're always blown away by the stories that some of these kids share with us, some of the things they're going to study, medicine or engineering, or some of them go into the service, serve our country and things like that. It's really phenomenal to see how our young people have taken their education and things that they've learned in school to the next adventures of their life.
Yeah, it really is, and that's what these days are about. They're really special, right?
Yeah.
We've done this so far, all these years, and if you look back, and if we could ever put together a catalog of all the recipients, it would be mind-boggling.
Yeah.
The jobs that they do now, the positions they hold, what they've done for their communities, and the different things. It's pretty amazing, and I think you'll see that. We've seen it already this morning with some of the previous folks that went through. Last week we saw it. We're going to hear more information today, and it's just really remarkable to be able to, like you said, see what these young folks can do. I mean, we're really blessed to have these folks in our community, and they are the next generation that's going to lead this world, and we're in good hands. We're in good hands.
When we talk about doing programs like this, the customers of Epifano McDonald's, it's a win-win situation, because when you spend your dollars with Epifano McDonald's, Nick and his family is able to reinvest it back into our youth and to community activities. I mean, you and I, on and off for the last couple of weeks, we've seen you involved in different nonprofit organizations and stuff like that. We're doing programs like this today, so forth like that. And it's not cheap, folks. I mean, the Epifano family gives a lot of money to different organizations and the youth into this community. And so it's kind of a way to say thank you to you and Karen and the folks for Epifanos for what you guys invest into the community, but also as well as your employees, and they take care of the customers who in turn help spend their dollars with you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sharing and reinvestment, right?
Right.
That we look at, and we've always had that philosophy that going back to Ray Kroc. If you're going to be in communities, you should be giving back to those communities that you're doing business in, and we believe that thoroughly. And one of the things that we do is we take a portion of what's being spent in our restaurants, do things like this. You and I just attended the Fur Ball.
Yeah.
For the Humane Society. They did a wonderful job there. We got to do that. Ducks Unlimited. I mean, there's all kinds of things we're doing all the time. If you look, we try to get into as many things as we can. We're getting ready to start up the Big Blue Bus again.
Okay.
So we'll be doing that all summer long, where we supply all the paper goods and those kind of things. And we're getting close to 1 million meals that have been served since that started. We're just blessed to be a part of that. Couldn't do it without the great employees that we have, our family of employees that take care of the customers and keep us open and do the great things to serve all of you out there. And then you, the customer, you're spending your hard-earned money, and it's really harder earned right now.
Yes.
Okay, when we look at the economy with everything that's going on, gas prices and those kind of things, and we always appreciate the customers coming in and blessing us, and we want to be a blessing back in the community. So thank you for all you do, and we're going to continue to, reinvest back in the community by doing things like this and sharing these magical moments. That's what we like to do. We like to create things like this to share and make remembrances for these young folks of their life, and we're documenting that, and they'll have this piece of history to go back to, and we're blessed to be stewards of that and be able to do that with the guru over here that's done it for years and years, and I'm just blessed to be along for the ride. So thank you.
A lot of people are saying today that McDonald's, they have discovered maybe the key to success as far as getting our dollars with a lot of your discount programs, or buy one get one, or for $1 or something like that. You're under pressure as well. You've got to try to watch your pricing and stuff like that. But McDonald's, especially Epifano McDonald's, is really working hard to make sure that those dollars stretch further for the customers.
Yeah, we do. And if you look at what McDonald's is currently doing right now, and all the owners out there that own restaurants, we've taken price cuts. We've reinvested in the value meal program, and you're going to see some different value campaigns that are coming out. It's all to take care of the customer. We know everybody's pinched. And we want to do our part to try to help that in this situation. McDonald's has always been a value leader, and we're going to continue to do that. We don't serve cheap food. Our food is some of the best food that you could get. 100% beef, salt, pepper. That's all that's in the beef, and those kind of things. You see a lot of stuff on social media that is not really true,
right.
And a lot of times people target McDonald's because we're the biggest. That's okay. Because we're the biggest, we buy more meat than anyone, in the country, in the whole U.S. We're the largest purchaser of beef. When you look at these higher beef prices right now, that's why we're able to do some of the things that we can do and still offer a great quality product at a great price for the customers. When the eggs were really high, we have, certain farms that raise eggs only for McDonald's, and we were able to control that market as far as our prices and be able to actually discount egg sandwiches during that time when a dozen eggs was $7-8. We were able to actually come out with a value for that. So we're always working hard to do that because we know how important it is to get quality food at a great price with the speed of McDonald's. And as we look at some of the new things we've got coming out, like a new beverage line will be coming out that we're going to start soft selling in a couple weeks. We encourage you to try that once we do that. It's another way for us to stay relevant with the customer, but also be able to deliver it at the speed of McDonald's, at the McDonald's price. So you'll see a value in these drinks compared to competitors, and you'll see a speed that you can't get in most, fast casual restaurants or quick service restaurants out there. So we're excited about that. We're excited about all the things that we get to do, and we're excited about serving you folks in the future, and appreciate being a part of the community, that the schools, that they embrace us, and we get to work with the schools, the coaches. All these folks out here today all have something else to do.
Right.
Some of them have to go to practice, some of them have games, etc., and they're taking the time to be here. We appreciate that because we know how important that is for the student athletes, as well as how important it is for the coaches to foster this. And you learn a lot from a coach, and we know that a coach and a teacher can be a very incredible mentor to a young person and help them frame their future. So again, blessed to do this, appreciate being able to do this with Randy, and looking forward to seeing what we got coming here in a few minutes.
All right, final question. Once again, for those folks that maybe for some reason are not familiar with your locations, let's repeat them where they're at.
Sure, we're in Washington Courthouse, Jeffersonville, and Jamestown, Ohio. So we're an hour from Cincinnati, Dayton, and Columbus, no matter how you slice it.
Yeah.
And we got one right here on Route 71 by the Outlet Mall. That's the Jeffersonville restaurant. And the other two in Courthouse are off 62 or 22 or 71, depending on how you take the exits. And Jamestown is about 8 miles from this restaurant, right down 35. So.
All right, so all conveniently located,
yes,
and so that you can take advantage of them. And again, of course, don't forget we got DoorDash.
Yes.
In case you're one of those folks.
DoorDash, Uber. We have the mobile ordering, the rewards program on the app. So if you want to save some money, if you're a McDonald's customer that you come in quite often, you can save money as well as get free items through the app. Our Leesburg Avenue restaurant in front of Walmart in Washington Courthouse is 24 hours through the drive-thru, so you can come through there. Works out really well there's a lot of things that happen around the fairgrounds.
Yes.
So
yes.
It works out well if you're around the fairgrounds and you want to get some food late night. We're there for you. Maybe unfortunately you may have to be in a hospital late one night. Come over, get something to eat, where most places are probably closed.
All right. Well, think we're ready to talk to some kids?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll start our interviews with our student athletes from the different school systems, Greenview and also Miami Trace. So stay with us right here on the Epifano Sports Network.
Snack Wrap's back, oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy rancho, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it. Crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack Wrap back, it's the tasty attack. One bite in, and you're never looking back.
I'm still working on that theme, your snack wraps.
Snack wraps?
Yeah, I've got about 3/4 of it done, so I can do it when we plan it on our broadcast and stuff. I'm still struggling with it, but we'll keep learning it.
Okay.
Riley, can you do those snack wraps?
No.
Snack
Okay.
wrap song.
Well, something you can learn.
You know, Jennifer
Okay.
made that song.
Jennifer
That works for us.
works for you?
Yeah.
She's the one who put that
She
together?
put that together digitally and all that.
Wow.
Wrote that whole song.
She ought to get rights and stuff. ASCAP or whatever, okay?
Yeah.
Well, let's go back to the music. Let's talk about gymnastics. Riley Keaton's with us right now. Riley, you are a senior?
Junior.
That's why I said you're a junior.
Yes.
You're the second one I've messed up today as far as what class is. All right. I don't want to see it. I guess I think everybody's a senior, but I keep forgetting this award. You can be a freshman, sophomore, which we've had, junior
Actually,
now.
Junior high, haven't we?
We did have, Fair Christian, we had an 8th grader one time. So we go down there a little bit. So you're a junior.
Yes.
You were one of 8 individuals that were nominated for Miami Trace for this award. And tell us a little bit about, first of all, your classwork, grades, what classes you're taking, things like that.
So I'm a 4.0 student and a scholar athlete. I take all advanced classes and honors classes. So yeah.
All right, explain all that. You know, I'm an old guy, so you're going to have to explain to some of us younger
Okay.
guys here.
So I take AP Pre-Calculus and Spanish 4. I have all A's.
Sheesh. Okay,
Yes, since 6th grade.
Really?
I've always been that way.
that's good.
Yes.
So obviously, even though you're a junior, you're taking some college courses now to get
Yes.
basics. Is that
Yes.
is that the plan? Mm-hmm. Well, I know that probably the last 10 years or so, we're seeing more and more young people that basically got the grades are
Yep.
taking college courses as early, get the basics out and stuff like that, so you can kind of get into it quicker as far as what you want to study. Do you know yet what you want to study, or are you still looking?
Yes, I want to go into nursing.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get my BSN after 4 years. And then I will I'm going to specialize in some kind of nursing program.
Oh, okay.
After that, yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Tell us a little bit about some of your activities outside, not sports-wise, but outside. Are you involved like in 4-H, things like that? Or
Yes, I am involved in 4-H, and that's about it. I don't do much after.
do you show products?
Yes, I show rabbits.
Okay. How hard is it to train a rabbit?
It's not much work, really. You kind of just teach them how to flip, and that's about it.
Teach them how to flip.
Yeah, so like, I guess I said that weird. You grab their neck and you lay them on their backs, and that's how you check for their fingernails and their teeth and stuff. And that's all you have
Wait a
to
minute.
do
Wait
when
a
you
minute.
show them.
Rabbits have fingernails?
Yes. Like claws.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Looking at your resume and stuff and the judging, you're involved with called an ABC organization. What's that?
Yes, so that's through the school. It's just, it recognizes like the students with a 4.0.
Oh, okay. So in other words, you're showing off a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. National Honor Society?
Yep.
which means you got to be smart there too.
Yeah.
All right. Now, you're on an advisory board.
Yes.
How's that work?
So I was nominated by the superintendent at Miami Trace, and they bring in students to help make decisions and run things to help the school.
Okay. What is the big thing that you feel that you guys have been able to accomplish as far as offering advice to superintendent stuff?
We help a lot with like decisions they're going to make in the future years, how they're going to make the school more fun and enjoyable. So yeah.
So is there anything in particular you guys have worked on, or?
No, not yet. They usually do that towards the end of the year.
Okay, toward the end of the year. Okay. As we mentioned, you're in gymnastics.
Yes.
Quite an accomplishment this year.
Yeah.
We'll talk to your coach a little bit more about in just a few minutes. But I understand the way things that there's not a lot of schools in the AFC's got gymnastics. In fact, I think you guys, you have a couple, and then you got one or two from
Courthouse,
and then maybe sometimes somebody from Greenview will come in.
Yep, we have one from Greenview.
So you don't have a lot of kids participate as far as the league's concerned, so you got to do a lot of in fact, you're all non-conference.
Yes.
Tell us how that works out.
So we go to Cincinnati and Columbus. We go to meets in Cincinnati and Columbus. So we join their leagues.
Oh, okay.
But we don't really compete like in their league because we aren't in their league.
Okay.
So we're kind of just there.
Just so you can have meets and stuff
Yep.
like that. Okay, now what events were you involved in this year?
I compete every event, but for like state, I only compete at vault.
Okay, well, let's go back here for a second. You said you're in every event. Well, how many
Yes.
events are they? 20,
There's
40?
4.
Oh, only 4 events.
Yes,
Oh,
there's
I was going to say,
4
man, you're going to be
events.
tired if you try to
Yeah.
get all of them, man.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the 4 events you're involved with?
Vault, bars, beam, and floor.
All right, slow down here a little bit. Explain those.
So vault, you have a piece of equipment, like a vault table and a
Okay.
springboard.
Okay.
You run down the runway.
Yeah.
You jump on the springboard.
Yeah?
And you put your hands on the vault table, and then you land your feet over on the mat on the other side.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm picturing it now. I mean, I
Okay.
think we've all seen enough gymnastics with the Olympics and stuff. I think everyone should have at least a decent idea of what you're talking
Okay.
about. Okay, what's the next one?
Bars.
Okay,
So there's 2 bars, one's lower and one's higher.
right.
And you jump off a springboard and you go, and then you jump to the other bar, and then you do a dismount off and land on the other side.
Okay, next one.
Beam is long and thin. It's about the width of a credit card. So we walk
Sheesh.
on the width. Yeah. Yes. So we do a whole bunch of that, and then we do a dismount off the end of that.
Okay.
And
I mean,
then-
are you guys doing flips and stuff like that while you're on that bar?
Yeah, we're doing like cartwheels and stuff on the beams and round offs.
Why?
I don't know.
Are you crazy or something?
I guess.
What's the 4th one then?
Floor, which you just tumble and you dance to your floor music.
Okay.
So you choose a music that you want to do a like floor routine to. You do tumbling passes, like round offs and back handsprings and back
Okay,
flips.
so which one did you do at state then?
Vault, the first one.
Okay,
Yes.
so how'd you do in that?
I did okay. The girls at state were very good, but for me, I did pretty good.
Was that a personal high for you? Or did you
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Okay. Well,
okay.
you got another year to work on it.
Yeah, yeah.
What was it like going to the state?
Oh, it was so cool. There were so many girls there that were just amazing. Like, that's what was more exciting for me, just to see everyone else. Because when you go to meets in Cincinnati and Columbus, you pretty much see the same girls every
Right.
meet.
Uh-huh.
And seeing these new people from all around Ohio who were college commits,
Yeah.
it was really cool. Yeah.
Wow. That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Every athlete should go to hopefully some kind of state competition, whether it's like something like a DECA or an athletic ability or something like that. You should always get to go to state at least one time, just to get the experience, if nothing
Yes.
else. All right. So now, what will you work on during the off season?
So right now, I'm playing softball, so I'm not practicing gymnastics.
Oh, okay.
But once the summer starts, we will get back to practicing, and I will practice until the end of the season next year.
Okay. Now, what do you play in softball?
I am a catcher, and I play outfield and second base right now.
Are you starting catcher?
No, my friend Aubrey Kean is starting
Oh,
catcher.
okay. Okay. Because I think I've seen your name on the
Yeah.
box scores and stuff like that. So okay, well, you guys not had too bad of a season. You're around 500.
Not terrible, yeah.
Yeah. So okay, well, you still got some late games coming up. I think we got a couple broadcasts in the future. Maybe you end up being a star of the game. You never know. We'll just have to wait and see. All right. So congratulations on the
you.
female student athlete and your endeavors. And I'll remember you are a junior. And so you can still have a year plus to improve and get ready to go back to state next year.
Yes.
All right, good enough. Riley Keaton, join us. We'll talk to her coach right after this.
Quarter Pounder operation revolves and relies on one hot and deliciously juicy hunk of quality beef. The hottest, juiciest Quarter Pounder yet, made with 100% fresh beef. It's perfect, made perfecter. Ba-da-ba.
This is what McDonald's breakfast is made of. This is the egg that goes into an Egg McMuffin. That's the egg being freshly cracked. That's the real butter that goes with the freshly cracked egg on your Egg McMuffin. Delicious. This is a cup of McCafe coffee. McDonald's is committed to sourcing this coffee sustainably. This is you, enjoying your McDonald's breakfast.
Only a real pro has just enough sweet, tangy barbecue sauce for that last chicken McNugget. Yup. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
If you're ordering McDonald's and your friend says they don't want fries, get them the fries. Or else your fries will be their fries. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
With us now, Susan Holloway, who is the girls gymnastic coach, Miami Trace, Washington Courthouse, Greenview. What other school systems do you have in your team?
Well,
that's enough, right?
Through the years, we've had independents from Wilmington, Adena, Southwestern. You know, any of the kids that have been at the gym and they've been training and they get to the high school age, you know, we allow them to continue through high school. I have to go to the school boards and the principals, athletic directors, and get all the approval and the accreditation for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we try to allow any of the girls to represent their school.
I know that one of the things with gymnastics is that you guys are on the road a lot.
Yes, we are.
Have you, where, if you got to play some home events, where is that usually held?
We used to be able to have home events at Trix Gymnastic Academy, which is now Integrity Athletics, Fayette.
Okay. So basically you're on the road all the time now.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so you're traveling to Cincinnati, Dayton, Columbus.
Yes.
Do you feel that kind of helps bring your girls closer together when you're traveling, stuff like that? A little bit of us against them attitude, or am I overstating that a little bit?
I work extremely hard for the program to have it as a group. So all of the girls train together, we compete together, we travel, not necessarily together because of the liabilities within the school district.
Oh, okay.
Because courthouse isn't allowed to be on the Miami Trace van,
Okay,
et cetera,
yeah,
et cetera.
yeah.
So, but you know, restaurants or what have you, when we, and like Christmas parties, things like that, we're all a team. But then when we go to a competition, of course, they're competitors and they are representing their team, or their school, representing their school. And yeah, for like Miami Trace, we had the 5 girls, and they're 5 girls competing, working for that team score.
Okay.
That was really tough, but amazing with the results that Miami Trace put out this year.
I gotta say, looking at your notes and stuff like that, first time in 32 years that you've had a qualifier in gymnastics,
true.
and you had 2 of them.
We had 4.
You had 4 girls that
We had
went to the
4.
state this year.
We had 2 from Miami Trace.
Okay.
Yes, but we had 1 from Greenview and we had 1 from Washington Courthouse.
Really?
Yes, we
Wow. Okay, well, Riley was one of the 2 from Miami Trace and stuff like that. Tell us about her, how she has grown in her activities.
Okay, well, actually quite a few other girls have grown up at the gym, and I've coached them for years. In the high school program, we have to push very, very hard to elevate their skill level. Just to give everybody an idea, gymnastics doesn't have a junior high program per se. There are programs out there, but there's not a junior high program. There's not a freshman. There's not a reserve team competition.
Right.
So when the girls are freshmen in high school, boom, they're on varsity. And I have to get them to the skill caliber of a varsity athlete competing in gymnastics. So, I mean, when you're talking club sports, the comparison is you have levels, and usually it's level 3 through level 10. And high school is typically level 8 through 10.
Okay.
However, there are some athletes, gymnasts, that are competing in high school, in all schools, that might only have the caliber of like a level 4 or a level 6. Most of my girls are at the level 7, 8.
Okay.
But we are competing against level 10s. So it's been very tough through the years to go out there, not only to the larger schools, Cincinnati, Dayton, Columbus, who have teams of 28 and 30 kids.
Wow.
And I have my small little entourage of 5, 6, 8.
Yeah.
And for us to have the skill caliber to compete against that level, that's been what has been tough for us through the years. And we don't have, like other sports have a sectional, they have a district, a regional, and then state. Gymnastics only has in their postseason districts and state.
Wow.
So for us to, be able to get up in that caliber at state level has been, tough. A lot of training goes into it, and gymnastics is not a sport that you can take off in the off season.
Oh yeah.
I heard Riley say earlier that she hasn't been to the gym right now because she's been involved in softball, and that's true. But the muscle development is different per sport. Obviously.
Okay. I was going to ask you what's the big difference when you just answered it right there. Obviously, during the off season, you want these girls in the gym as much as you can, and things like that. Are there other areas that you hope that maybe some of the younger kids will be coming up that you hope that they will start to learn or how to try to accomplish?
Again, our drawing pool is very narrow. We're going to probably get kids from club, but our local club is minimal, very minimal. An athlete coming in, let's just say a student athlete coming in with no experience in gymnastics is
got their hands full, huh?
I mean, to get them to be able to compete at a level 8 repertoire of skills, that's not going to happen.
Let's be honest, I think, sometimes people get a little upset because you got kids at such a young age starting. You got probably kids, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old?
Yes.
They're already involved in gymnastics stuff, but they have to do that, so by the time they get to the high school level, they've had all that experience and stuff like that. So, you look at some of the sports, I don't want to say you can get away with maybe starting off younger than usual, but gymnastics seems to me that's one of the sports you really, really need to almost from the cradle on up,
Well, and then I am going to mention right now that in the last 3 years here, my high school gymnasts are my babies that I've been coaching all the way through.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, they are.
Okay. So you're proud mama there on that, right?
I am. They've succeeded, and
Well, but that's phenomenal that you've actually had 4 girls get to go to the state competition, and like you said, explain the way it was, just one level, and then you go to state to be able to pick up the game. You got Riley being able to come back next year. Is any other girls going to be able to come back next year? Or are they all seniors?
of the 4 that made it to state, 3 of them, I only had 1 senior this year.
Really? Okay.
Tori Johnson was our senior.
Okay.
And we'll miss her greatly. She was for Miami Trace.
Okay.
But the other 3 there will be returning, so we're hoping to hit state again, yeah.
So you kind of broke the ceiling, as the mention. At least you got...
Not to mention some of the others
Yes.
that are training and getting to that level as well.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for coming out today, talking a little bit about Riley and your team, and again, congratulations on getting to the state. I know this is a long, long time you've been waiting on this. If I can just get 1 there, and you got 4.
And you know that with the gymnastics scoring, you're talking about .05 difference, like .05.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
So we've had girls that have been right there.
Yeah.
But this is the first.
you know, this point structure is not fair sometimes, but you know.
One toe not being pointed.
Oh my goodness. Susan, thanks for coming up. We appreciate it very much. Talk about Riley and your team. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
We'll take a break. We'll come back with more here on the Epifano Sports Network on this Saturday morning.
Snack Wrap's back, oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy rancho, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it. Crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack Wrap back, it's the tasty attack. One bite in, and you're never looking back.
All right, we're back here now. We're going to talk some wrestling over the next couple guests that we have lined up for us. From Greenview, the female student athlete award winner for the winter sports season, Lily Hendricks. Lily's been with us, I believe, before.
Yes.
And you're a junior, right?
Yes.
Good.
You got that right.
Well, yeah, I got it right because I wrote it down. I wanted to make sure I had it right this time. Lily, tell us about your season. How did things go in the league and overall?
It was a pretty good season. You know, I was ranked pretty much won the whole season. I changed weight classes a little bit, got to test out the waters of where I wanted to be. I wrestled some of the best people in the state beginning of the season, and you know, it just kind of set me up to have a great season.
What weight class did you wrestle in?
I started at 155 and dropped to 145.
Okay, well, that's a big drop.
Not really, because I was in the middle of 55. I was like 149, 150. I wasn't exactly.
Oh,
55
okay,
yet.
okay. So, okay, all right. How'd you do at state?
I was the 1 seed and I was supposed to win it, but something bad happened in my first match, got DQ'd or whatever. So I ended up having to wrestle back for 3rd.
Okay. You didn't bite anybody or anything, did you?
They called me for an illegal move, but it wasn't really an
Illegal what?
An illegal move, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, it wasn't really an illegal move, but
Okay. Well, we'll let that one drop. We'll just move on. You guys in the Ohio High School Athletic Association, you cheated her, all right? That's not right. How many wins do you have personally? Are you over the 100 mark yet?
yeah, I got my 100th win at our first home meet of this season, and then I got my 100th pin, like one of the last. So I'm over 100 wins.
Okay, I had you down at, I think it was 42-3 or something going into the state tournament. So that was one of the reasons I think you were seeded number 1 in your division. Going up against other young ladies, this is your 2nd year at state or 1st year?
3rd year.
Third, like say your 3rd year. Has it been all 3 years?
Yeah.
Dang! I didn't know it'd been all that many years. So you've gone to the state 3 times. So it's almost like old hat for you, isn't it?
Kinda.
I mean, what I'm saying is, it probably doesn't blow you away as you kind of know what to expect when you get to state, right?
I know to expect more.
Well, describe the scene to us a little bit. How is it, you know, if you're first time you're going into the state or whatever, how does that blow you away a little bit?
So when you go down to like get called for your match, you're in this tunnel and you kind of just see out the end and all you see is lights. And when you walk out, it's just a giant arena with 10 or 12 mats and just stadium seats everywhere.
Okay.
And it's just like, depending on what day it is, like sometimes the seats are absolutely packed and it's like you walk out and you're like, oh my gosh. But then it's like you get used to it a little bit, but like it's still insane to like walk out and see all those people.
Yeah. Schoolwork, how you doing there? Tell us a little bit about your classes and things like that.
I take normal classes. Like I have like one honors class and one college class, but I keep a pretty good GPA. I had like a 4.2, I think, the last quarter. So.
Another smarty. I'll tell you, these kids and their GPAs, it's unbelievable. Even though you're a junior, have you started thinking about college yet?
A little bit.
But nothing.
Not made a decision really. I just like kind of looking at options.
Do you have an idea of what you'd like to study?
Kind of, but not really. Like I'm kind of between two things. Like I want to do stuff with like law and like criminal justice, kind of in a way. But then part of me wants to still stay with like sports and do like sports media.
Okay.
Well, so very split.
Maybe you could be some kind of a sports detective or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Do you participate in other sports?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you participate in?
I'm our goalie for soccer.
Oh, yeah. How'd you do this year?
I think we made it to districts, and like I think we won the district final, and then we made it to the regional final.
I know you guys got a really good team with her. Maya?
Maya Simpson, yes.
Yes, she's going to college, isn't she? Going to be a soccer player?
At Cedarville.
Cedarville, okay, so that's pretty good. So grades are good.
Yep.
Sports is good.
Yep.
So what are you going to work on now during the summer months?
Wrestling's freestyle, because that's what you wrestle in college. So it's a different style than in season.
So you do want to try to wrestle when you go to college,
yeah.
right? Okay. So what's freestyle? Update the big
It's
guy
like,
here on this.
So for freestyle, it's like scored differently. So like you normally don't get like back points like you would get in like folk style, which is what we wrestle in season. And like anytime you expose their back past 45 degrees, you get 2 points.
Oh, okay.
So it's like quick matches normally. Like if you're good at it, you get like quick points. But
okay. Final question: why do you like wrestling? Obviously, you're very good at it. So, I mean, so what drew you to do that?
So I was supposed to be like a really girly girl because I have 4 older brothers that all did it. So they were like, oh, we have 4 boys, we'll have the girl that's super girly.
Yeah.
And I had just, since birth, I've always just been around it. So I was like 3 or 4 and I was like, can I try this? And I kind of just never stopped. It was just something that was fun for me. And like my whole family did it, so I might as well do it too.
But she still has the pink sweater on, okay? So she's still really girly on that,
Yes.
okay? Good enough. Well, Ed, congratulations on Female Student Athlete Award winner. Congratulations on your 3rd place finish at state. Even though we know you got ripped off at the state, but we won't talk about that anymore. We wish you the best of luck, soccer season and next year's wrestling. Who knows? You may be back again. We'll see, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Lily Hendricks, join us. We'll be taking a break and we'll come back and we'll talk to another wrestler right after this.
Snack wraps back, oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy rancho, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it. Crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack wrap back, it's the tasty attack. One bite in and you're never looking back.
All right, with us now is Caden Church, who is a Male Student Athlete Award winner for the Jamestown Greenview School System. Caden is a senior this year, right?
Yep.
So I'm hitting now on all these classes right for a change. Caden is part of the wrestling team. Caden, let's get the big elephant out of the room here. We always say eat one piece at a time. You're blind.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about that. I don't necessarily need new background stuff, but what are some of the challenges that you've had to go through high school years?
Just like navigating areas and learning wrestling a little bit differently than everybody else, and maybe wrestling a little bit of a different style. But I would also say as many challenges as there is, like it's not as big deal as people, I think some people would make it out to be. And it's really, how you let it affect you. So like, for example, if you don't let it affect you much at all, it won't. So you just have to like be willing and able to overcome it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I know I was reading up a little bit on you, and you've been able to be awarded several different honors and stuff like that for your work. As far as your situation that you're in, as far as different districts and county government agencies and stuff like that, you've received some awards. What are some of those that you've received?
So last June I was the RA Outstanding Student Achievement Award winner, which is basically like in a district of 4 or 5 counties.
Okay.
Is given to a high achieving student with a disability.
Okay.
And then this past year I was awarded the Greenview Athlete of the Month for February for my success in wrestling.
Yeah, I saw your picture on the OHC Facebook page, and that was a good picture of you.
Yeah.
Classes.
Yep.
How do you handle those?
I honestly handle it like a normal kid, really, but I just use my technology, like my Braille note, to help me like write down stuff in Braille and my computer that talks to me. But I do my work like any other kid would do it. Just I have a pretty good GPA, and I've maintained pretty good grades all throughout high school.
I see that you guys you've gone to the districts back-to-back years, I believe it was.
Yep, that's correct.
And you went over half your matches. 25 and 22, that's 47 match. My goodness.
I know, I did wrestle a lot of matches this year.
I was going to say, you did.
I wrestled more this year than I have in any other year in high school, which is a good thing, I guess.
What weight class were you in?
I was 175.
175, oh, okay, that's a good class to be in.
I would say it's a pretty tough class. I know I'm probably a little biased because I wrestled it, but there's a lot of grown men in that class.
Yeah.
It's tough.
This area has had a lot of good 175-pound wrestlers, not only here in Fayette County, but also in Greene County and so forth like that. Obviously, one of the things I read about you a little bit is something you want to do. You want to go hunting.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So basically, I had a crossbow that had a camera on it that you could hook your phone to and see through the camera. And then when the deer was coming in, you could see the deer, where to aim on the deer, and you would shoot it. And somebody would kind of help me get lined up, but I could also aim it like a little bit myself too. Like they would tell me to go down or up, left or right, and then once I got where on the deer where you shoot, they would just tell me shoot.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I actually killed my first doe this year.
Oh really?
I gotta say she tasted pretty good.
All right. I know that being a senior, I'm sure there's a lot of things that you want to try to accomplish and stuff like that. Personally, have you kind of figured out what you want to do yet, or?
After when I graduate high school, I want to go to Otterbein University and major in exercise science, and I'm going to wrestle up there.
Really?
Yep.
Dang, my young man, you're a phenomenal story. Let me tell you.
It's all right. It's not bad, I guess.
Yeah. You got so that it is what it is, and you accept it and move on.
Yep.
Do you feel people around you are kind of like nervous?
I think they are, which that's one thing I've never really been able to understand why, and I've tried to rack my brain a little bit around it, but I guess if they're nervous, that's on them. I can't do anything about that.
Yeah. You're just a young man.
Yep.
And you're just trying to do life, as we call it. Say that way. What made you want to wrestle?
Well, being in when I was in third grade, one of my stepdad's friends that he works with, and my stepdad started talking to him because he coached wrestling, and they just thought it might be a good idea to try to get me into it. And wrestling was something that I could do that, since I couldn't see, I probably could have played football, maybe could have done some certain things, but like basketball, and baseball would have been kind of hard if we're being honest.
Yeah.
So, doing wrestling was something that I could do, and I decided, well, I mean, just being a little kid, I'll give it a try, and kind of it was my routine every year and didn't look back on it.
Well, obviously you've been very, very successful overcoming the handicap that you have, but obviously with your grades, with your athletic ability, what your future plans are, young man, you've overcome a lot.
Yeah,
And
say that.
we appreciate, and I'm so glad that you got nominated and received this award. It's something that I know Nick and I will remember for a long time, to have someone like you that we can kind of look back on. If anybody says, well, we can't do it, I can say, you maybe need to go talk to Caden over at Greenview, okay? You know, it's not as bad as you think it is. This young man has been able to overcome a lot, so we appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Okay. So, Caden, thanks for joining us here on the program, all right?
All right, thank you.
Okay, Caden Church joined us here from Greenview, the Rams Male Student Athlete Award winners. We're going to talk to their coach, the wrestling coach, right after this.
Snack wraps back, oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy rancho, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it, crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack wrap back, it's the tasty attack. One bite in and you're never looking back.
All right, we're back here now. We're going to talk to the Greenview Rams coach. Matt, you received an award yourself. I want to start off with that a little bit. Tell us a little bit about that award that you got at the state wrestling tournament.
The Sportsmanship, Integrity, and Ethics Award. It is given out by OHSAA. It is. I didn't really know a whole lot about the whole process and how that all came about, but it was something that was. I was nominated by our local district, so the Southwest District, and OHSAA liked that nomination, and so it was just an absolutely amazing experience to be able to be there on the floor of the Schottenstein Center and receive that. It was very humbling, because that's not something you ever think about when you go into something like this, and that kind of recognition. Or there are so many wonderful and amazing coaches throughout the state that it's like we're just a little Greenview, to receive that kind of recognition is just amazing.
Well, throughout the years, your program, both boys and girls, have been very, very successful. You've had several individuals going to the state tournament, and you got Lily here, third year in a row. I can't believe it's been 3 in a row, and stuff like that. You got fine young men like Caden, who's overcome a handicap and has been able to wrestle for you and things like that. As a coach, A, it's probably very rewarding for you, but B, is also, it does offer you some different challenges and stuff on how to cope with different situations.
Yep. Very blessed. Small community we were in. Wrestling is something that the community really values and sees importance to. And my approach is that sports, athletics is more about the life lessons that you get. And so really trying to find people that believe that also, that we're trying to do the right things in the right way. And you're going to face adversity in life. You're going to face adversity in sports. And to try, how do you overcome those things? How do you face adversity? And Lily has faced all kinds of adversity. Caden has faced all kinds of adversity, and learning how to cope with that, face it, take it on. That's what life is, and they've done a fantastic job with that. We have coaches that really support that, and trying to develop and grow people, not just athletes, not just someone that can win a match. And the winning matches happens as a byproduct of being a good person who learns discipline and doing all the little things the right way.
I think it speaks well of your school and, well, most of the schools in this area, that individuals that have had to go through some hardships, and I mean, kids are kids. Mm-hmm. You know, there's different things that they're going to get setbacks and stuff, but you know they will overcome. But they need administration, they need teachers, they need coaches that will show and support them in their endeavors to make them better people. How has that affected you personally, though?
Honestly, you know, and I want to be careful on how I say it, just because of the world we live in and stuff. But I'm a Christian, and I look at this as like my opportunity at missionary work. Essentially, this is my opportunity to represent servant leadership, my opportunity to try to represent Christ in a setting. You know, it's a public setting, and so you know, you can't always be super bold and out in front with that, but to lead with grace and love and humility and compassion and try to meet people where they are and grow them from there.
You got to keep planting those seeds.
Yes, and
into the young people's lives.
Yes, because they're young people in all different places. They're young people who come from very rough upbringings, who might be in foster care and might have all kinds of challenges at home. You have others that go home to a two-parent home that have all the supports and everything they need, and trying to love and grow. Whether you're going to win one match this year or whether you're going to be on the floor of the state tournament in Schottenstein Center come March, meet each one of those people where they are and try and help them grow to a new place.
What do you feel has been the key for your program over the years?
Again, it's so many levels. It can't just be one person or one thing. You could go on for days about all the different things that it is, whether it be, you know, the community support that you have, whether it be athletic director and administration that are supportive and give you the things you need, having good people that support that vision at the high school, you know, assistant coaches and other people that are on board, teachers that come out to help work the events that have that same educational and build up the young people mindset.
Of course, now you're in the off season, which doesn't mean anything to you because you're still wrestling and coaching, right?
Yeah.
So what are some of the things that you're hoping that your younger people that are coming into their senior, junior, sophomore, whatever year, work on during the off season?
For every young person, that's a different thing. Like Caden was up here, and freshman year, he did not have a lot of success. You know, he started wrestling at a very young age, and there was a lot of challenges. None of it ever came very easy for him, and he kept battling and learning as he grew up. Freshman year, wasn't very successful. Sophomore year, not very successful. And one of the big things we talked about headed into that off season was he was limited how much physical strength and explosion he had. His parents got him a trainer, and he was dedicated and did one-on-one weightlifting and training with that person all off season. And so for him, it wasn't really about getting extra matches during the off season. It was about physically getting stronger and more explosive, gaining flexibility to be able to bend. He came back in junior year, had a completely different season because of the off-season strength and conditioning he did. Someone like Lily that has good strength and conditioning and has been wrestling since a little kid, she has been going to, you know, these different off-season high-level tournaments, and last weekend I think she got 10 or 13 matches between being at the freestyle and Greco duels up in Tiffin, Ohio, and then she wrestled at Wrestle Against Autism on Sunday, where she's putting herself out there against really good athletes and seeing where she needs to grow and what she's really refining the stuff that she's good at.
Well, congratulations having two winners for the Greenview school system. Again, congratulations on your award. We always enjoy talking to you, and we wish you the best of luck during the off season. We'll get things ready for next year.
Right.
He'll be here before we know it.
It will.
I saw where football season's 20 weeks from today. Ain't that ridiculous?
It's crazy.
It's not. I love it.
Yeah,
I love
it never
football.
stops.
It never stops. All right. We'll take a break and we'll come back. We've got one more guest, so we'll talk to him right after this here on the Epifano Sports Network.
Snack wraps back, oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy rancho, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it, crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack wrap back, it's the tasty attack. One bite in, and you're never looking back.
All right, back here on the Saturday Sports program, we're talking with our male student athlete award winner from Miami Trace, Will Enix. Will's from the wrestling program. Seems like we've got a lot of wrestlers today. That's good. Will, tell us a little bit about your season. How things go for you?
It was honestly a little disappointing at the end. Just wasn't the outcome I was hoping for, but still a good season.
How'd you end up doing as far as wins and stuff like that? Do you have an idea?
I was 42-8, and I ended up being a state alternate.
State alternate.
Yeah.
Okay, so you came in what, fifth or sixth?
Fifth at the district.
Fifth in the districts. Okay. Did you get to go to state the year before?
No.
Okay, so you didn't get a chance to get to go there, but you get fifth place. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Districts. You got some tough competition. 50 matches altogether. Is that high? Is that a high number?
No, it's pretty standard.
Really?
Yeah, honestly.
How'd you do as far as winning tournaments and stuff? I saw in your resume that you did win some tournaments.
Runner-up at Cambridge, 9-1 at the Fricker Duels, 6th at the G, and then after the G, I didn't lose until sectionals. So I won 3 tournaments in a row.
All right, so you won the FAC.
It might have been 4. I won Alexander, McDonald's, Logan Elm, FAC.
Oh, you won the McDonald's tournament.
Sure.
Yeah, gotta like that, huh? Yeah. You're a senior, right?
Yep.
Okay. Whew. I've been trying to guess what people's are as their classes and stuff. Most of the time I'm all right, but there's that's the third or fourth in a row.
Okay.
Yeah. So as a senior, have you kind of figured out, okay, no, I'm not going to be able to sleep in bed and get up in the morning and go to school eventually?
Yeah.
Well, you have any kind of ideas of what you want to do, or?
I'm gonna go to Ohio Northern for pharmacy.
Really? Wow. I know some pharmacists and stuff. That's a good school. What kind of draws you to that interest? I mean, you got to do some science and all that stuff, right?
I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and it just kind of found out about it. Seemed like a good deal. So.
Okay. So are you taking some classes and stuff like that to help you a little bit? What are you taking?
I'm in AP Chemistry and AP Physics.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you got some tough subjects there and stuff like that. So is AP Advanced now, is that some college courses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially, it's like the base level college courses.
Okay. Okay, good. What other activities are you involved with?
In National Honor Society. So it's not really, we didn't really do much like senior year. It's all junior year, you get inducted and stuff.
Okay.
But we had some ceremony a couple weeks ago. And then I also do Big Panther, Little Panther.
Okay.
Where we go, like high schoolers will go over to the elementary school after school and help like certain classes with like math, reading, whatever.
Okay, kind of like a mentoring program and
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, I saw that and I thought, I wonder if they teach the kids how to wrestle. And I thought, I think it's something different. So mentoring, that's good. And that gives the young people a little good idea too, is to kind of, let's be honest, look up to you a little bit and stuff like that. And that's part of growing up, is to learn that leadership skill and stuff like that. That younger children are going to be looking toward you to help them out and stuff. So what, did you have anything in particular you were trying to teach kids, or was it just generic, or what?
No, it was honestly, they just have like, I'm in a couple classes where the kids have like behavioral issues, and the teachers need extra help, so I really just keep them on task and try and get them to do their work.
Okay. Do you use the "I'm a wrestler, so you better behave yourself," or
No.
no, we don't want to do that. No,
I can't threaten them.
no. But the fact that you're a wrestler and stuff, does that help calm them down a little bit and
Yeah, a little bit.
get a chance to maybe talk to them a little bit about what you're going through as far as
they'll-
sports and stuff?
They like to tell me about what they're doing too. Like
Okay.
try and relate to me.
Well, good. Wrestling, anything besides that? Your
I go
clubs?
wrestle in college.
Are you going to do wrestling in college?
Yep.
Okay. What weight class will you be looking at?
Probably 149.
Okay. So have you had a chance to talk to the schools up there yet? What
Yeah,
you need to work on, or?
I went on an overnight visit and met the coaches, all that good
Okay.
stuff.
So I'm sure weights and stuff like that's probably going to be the big thing you're going to need to work on?
So yeah.
All right. So you're hoping to start your freshman year, or are you looking at maybe reserve and then go to varsity afterwards? Or
I don't even. I'm not sure.
just show up and go from there, right?
See what happens.
You got enough classwork if you're going to be studying pharmacy to keep you busy as well, so like that.
Yeah, that's the main concern.
Okay, I understand you got a 4.00 GPA.
Yep.
Valedictorian, is that correct?
Yeah.
Dang, smart. So that means you got to give a speech?
Sadly.
Sadly. You probably haven't even thought about what you're going to say yet, have
No,
you?
I haven't. I haven't even sat down to think about it.
You got a couple weeks to do that. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's coming up.
Well, congratulations. You are the male student athlete for Miami Trace. It's been good to watch you over the years. You were one of 8 nominees for the award, and you were selected by our judges. Wish you the best of luck at Ohio Northern, pharmacy, wrestling, and everything else, right?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
And as we're talking again with Will Enix, join us. We'll talk to his coach and then wrap things up. So stay with us right here on the Epifano Sports Network.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
This is what McDonald's breakfast is made of. This is the egg that goes into an Egg McMuffin. That's the egg being freshly cracked. That's the real butter that goes with the freshly cracked egg on your Egg McMuffin. Delicious. This is a cup of McCafe coffee. McDonald's is committed to sourcing this coffee sustainably. This is you, enjoying your McDonald's breakfast, freshly prepared with real ingredients. That's what we're made of.
Quarter-pounder operation revolves and relies on one hot and deliciously juicy hunk of quality beef. The hottest, juiciest quarter-pounder yet, made with 100% fresh beef. It's perfect, made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All right, our final guest for the program today is Ben Vondell, who is the wrestling coach for for Miami Trace. Of course, they're in tough battle this year with Washington Courthouse. Lewis capturing a championship.
Got us this year, yep.
Looking at your teams and stuff, wrestling is so strong though here in Fayette County. The number of kids you've got from both school systems and stuff like that.
Sure.
Is that because of the long history that both school systems have had?
It's definitely a big role, yeah. I know that Dan Roberts and Dietrich, Jack Anders, and then myself, that we come from long lines of tough, hard wrestling, and I think I've tried to keep the success of the program going and the culture. It was already a pretty strong culture when I got here.
How long have you been coaching now?
I think this is year 14, not 100% sure.
Really?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Wow, that is a long time.
Head coach probably like 10 years.
Okay, still that's a long time.
Maybe. Yep.
When you look at what you're trying to teach your wrestlers, people, one of the answers is people will say, well, we're trying to teach them about life and stuff like that, or individual skills and stuff like that. What's your philosophy?
I mean, that's probably the main thing. I try to make them strong young men that can overcome adversity in all kinds of different forms. Wrestling is nice because the sport allows you to kind of do that, to relate lessons to life. You succeed if you show up early and stay late.
You succeed if you do the things that are difficult and annoying, but you stay disciplined and do them anyway. You succeed if you stay on a good diet. You succeed if you're a good leader and people watch you through your actions and through your words. And just like in the workforce or in other sports, if you're a good leader, people are going to follow you, and you're going to radiate excellence. So I don't know. That's my philosophy. It's mainly just hard work. Hard work almost always wins, regardless of the talent.
Yeah, looking at some of the kids you've had in the past, who's kind of gone on and done well? You got some kids that went to college, didn't they, and wrestled?
Yeah, so, right now, I'm going to try to go. I have a lot of college wrestlers.
Okay.
I'll try to name all of them that currently wrestle.
Okay.
Yeah, Weston Melvin, his brother Corbin Melvin. Garrett Carson's wrestling at Ohio State Club. You have Asher LeBeau, who's wrestling at Wilmington. Aiden Johnson is wrestling at Muskingum. You just spoke with Will. I think he's going to Ohio Northern to wrestle.
Yeah.
Tyler Stevens, who got 4th in state for me this year at 190 pounds. He's going to go wrestle at Otterbein.
Okay.
So I think that's all my current college wrestling. Ty is Stuckey.
Okay, Ty Stuckey.
Wrestling at Heidelberg.
Okay, so that's about 8 kids. That's not bad in the last couple of years.
I'm very happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm glad they want to continue their love for the sport at the next level.
What's the main difference from coaching to teaching? I mean, you teach, what class do you teach?
I'm a high school math teacher, so I teach statistics and algebra and geometry.
All right. That's one of my favorites. So I love stats and stuff like that.
It's fun. That part is fun, for sure.
But how do you adapt that to your coaching style? Maybe that's a weird question, but still.
I try not to hide my personality when I'm in the classroom because I think kids can see through it. So, as far as, obviously I change a little bit because in the wrestling room, when I'm drilling with my wrestlers, I can push them a little bit harder and I can physically challenge them.
Right.
I try to be real with my students. I try to give them a little bit of life lessons here and there. I try to relate the math to some real world examples, stuff like that. Other than that, it's not a whole lot different. Like I said, I try not to change my personality.
Yeah.
I try to use humor.
Yeah.
As a coach and as a teacher.
Yeah.
I don't know if that works or not, but.
Okay.
Sure.
This year, you had a couple kids go to state, right?
Yes, sir.
Tyler and who else?
Tyler Stevens and Gabe Carson.
Okay. How'd they do?
Tyler got 4th.
Okay.
He lost in like a nail biter to get 3rd. Very close to getting into the Miami Trace Hall of Fame.
Wow.
And Gabe Carson ended up getting 7th as a sophomore.
So 2 unplaced.
2 unplaced, and actually also those 2. So Tyler broke his jaw in December and came back late in the season and still placed at state.
Wow.
And Gabe broke his thumb in January, maybe late December, I think early January, and came back and placed 7th at state. So they both kind of overcame those injuries. And they were probably in pain the whole season when they came back, but they fought through the pain and got back in shape.
Wow, that's phenomenal.
So that was impressive.
Let's talk a little bit about Will. Tell us a little bit about him.
Will's been a staple for me. I think he's been wrestling either since kindergarten or since 2nd grade, but probably kindergarten.
Yeah.
He's always listened. He's always had good technique. He's always done anything the coaches have asked him to do. Yeah. He's come to like all the workouts. When he got to high school, he never missed like a weightlifting session or like an open mat extra training session. Also, super sharp as far as being smart in the classroom, and school just comes easy to him. It's easy to have conversations with him, and if things need done for the team, if we need him to step up or change something up, it's easy to get that through his head, and he understands quickly and can adapt quickly. So it sucks that he's leaving, but I'm glad he's going on to bigger and better things. I think he's going into pharmacy. So I expect him to do very well.
That's probably, now, you've coached long enough now. You've had a good group of seniors that have graduated and moved on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to be still close to them and stuff, but you also have to kind of give yourself a barrier. Like, I still got some underclassmen that are coming up. I still got to work with them and stuff like that. Do you find yourself a little bit conflicted at times?
Conflicted with, like, in the practice room? Like, should I spend more time with the younger guys? Or?
Well, I guess I'm trying to say, are you conflicted in the fact, they're going on with life,
Sure.
you want them best luck, but still,
it'd be nice to have them another year.
Yeah.
Unless they got held back or something.
Yeah.
When I'm giving my speech at like our end of year banquet, I usually say, and this is true, the hardest part of the year is watching the seniors get off the mat for the last time.
Yeah.
And then, going on to bigger and better things. That's the toughest thing for me as a coach, at least for me. But, I mean, the underclassmen, they have a pretty good group of seniors that they were able to learn from this year. So we got a lot to do, a lot to work on.
What are some of the things that you want them to work on?
I would say recruiting some of their classmates that didn't wrestle this year, maybe get them to come out. Maybe a little bit of mental toughness. We got a little bit of that to work on. We didn't get a chance to do a ton of technique this year, so we'll probably revisit a lot of technique to refine some of that technique.
Okay.
And we're going to need people to step up.
Yeah.
We're going to need them. And our highest placing wrestler will be Gabe Carson, coming back as a junior next year. But we have some seniors, current juniors that will be seniors, that are going to have to step up and fill the shoes that people like Will had to fill. So.
Well, I see your son's over there. He's wanting dad, so I'm going to wrap this one up, okay? Sure. But we appreciate you coming up and talking a little bit today about the young people, and wish you guys the best of luck during your off season, okay?
Appreciate that.
All right, and with that, we're going to wrap things up here as well. We want to thank all of our special guests and all of our young people and the coaches that have joined us today. We went 8 for 8. That's pretty good. We got everybody here, so we appreciate that as well. So we're going to wrap things up. We'll be back in about a month or so. We've got a few more shows we're going to probably try to do. We'll let you know more about that as we get closer to it. Until then, along with Nick Epifano, I'm Randy Young. Thanks for joining us on today's Student Athlete Award Winners presentation here on the Epifano Sports Network.